tee set up, and like most visiting kickers, they do have to play with that scoreboard. He gets it right around it towards the back of the end zone. It'll go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kilgo sends his man. Quick pass over to the far side. Pass is caught at the 25 and forced out of bounds quickly. Kilgo drops back, looking downfield, throws it towards the end zone. There is absolutely nobody there.
Down here.
Kilgo empty backfield. Takes the snap. Pass is complete at the 14 and falling down across the 15 to about the 13 is Brian Michelle again. Kilgo to the near side. Pass is complete at about the 8-yard line and brought down quickly. Bizette Woodley with the reception. We have an injured Beef. He is in some pain. Welcome back, everybody. 11:48 left to go here in the first quarter. We're just underway in Denver, Colorado. Jonathan Adams, the injured Beef on the play, goes off the field under his own power. So we have second down and about 4. Kilgo takes the snap and is going to be met in the backfield for a loss. Gunners take off. Kilgo drops back to the near side and gets it past his target, intended from Brian Michelle. Kilgo dropped back over the middle. Pressure coming. Dumps it off to the Rosario. Dodges one tackler, gets ahead across the 5 down to about the 3. Great job by Rosario. Handoff to Rosario. Rosario cuts back to the right, trips over one of his linemen and falls down at the 1. Kilgo takes it himself, pushes his way towards the end zone, and the Beef put up a heavy front and stop him from getting across. That'll bring up third down and goal. Kilgo again trying to push his way forward. Officials are not indicating anything yet.
An immediate recovery by the offense in the end zone. Therefore, the ruling on the field is a touchdown. To replay the down, it'll be third down and goal from the 1-yard line. It's Colorado's ball.
And Jack Robinson's in the backfield as a heavy blocker. Pitch to Rosario. Rosario trying to get around the corner, spins, and he's tackled at the 5. Omaha Beef pushed the Spartans back 3 yards. Kilgo drops back to the corner. Flag comes out as the pass was intended for, I believe it was Woodley.
Pass interference, defense, number 5. That foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, the ball to place at the 2-yard line. It includes an automatic first down.
Kilgo sends his motion in, jet sweep, handoff to Newbold into the end zone, touchdown Spartans.
I've only seen it done a couple times.
And it's close.
Oh,
and
my
it
goodness,
is
good?
through
He
the
did
uprights.
it. Did I call
Cardoza
it?
Chicas
Now,
with
you
the
talk about
deuce.
timing? Coach Fred Shaw is all over the field. He is now in the right
Quick
corner.
handoff, flag comes flying as the run goes up the middle to the 10 and pick up a 5. We'll see what the penalty is.
That was Tobias Taylor on the run, and that yardage will be canceled out. Penalty on the Omaha Beef, half the distance to the goal line.
High snap, drops back, looking downfield. Throws it to the 5, pass is complete. Pushed out at about the 12-yard line. Snap and a handoff. Quarterback keeps it on the fake and is hit at about the 11-yard line. And the official looks like he's going to give him the 13, so he leaned forward a little bit after the tackle.
Backfield.
Steps up, looking for anything, and gets hit in the backfield. Contreras will kick from about his own 2-yard line.
This will be about a 55-yard attempt, if my math is right.
Has to contend with the scoreboard as well. Snap. Kick is up. Gets past the speaker. Caught in the end zone. Being brought out to the 5, to the 10, breaks the tackle, and is brought down at the 13-yard line. First and 10 for the Spartans from their own 13 after the missed field goal by the Beef. Kilgo with an empty backfield. Takes a snap. Drops back, looking downfield. Has a man open at the 10. And almost caught, but just broken up. Intended for Stephen Newbold Jr. Woodley and Rosario, the wide men. Kilgo with a quick pass. Caught at the 24. Heading towards the end zone. Breaks to the near side. Michelle breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Spartans.
Wow. Wow is all I can say. Massive speed by Breon Michel. And boy, that guy's dangerous.
Cardozo Chicas for his second PAT. Snap is down, kick is up, and that one hits the upright and comes back into the field of play. No good. Spartans will lead 14-0 with 1:32 left to go in the first quarter. Dudley, the deep man for Omaha. Kick is on its way. Hooking towards the back of the end zone again, and that one will go out without being touched. Drop back, looking downfield, throws it over the middle, pass is intercepted at the 9, taking it to the 20, 25, cuts back towards the middle of the field. Mosby cuts it back up to the far sideline, into the end zone. We will see, it is touchdown Spartans on the pick 6 by Travion Mosby.
Oh, Travion Mosby with a highlight reel play. Sports Center, if you're looking, NAL highlights, that's one you might consider.
The kick is up, and this time it is no good again. Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Coliseum. The Spartans have put up 20 points on the Omaha Beef so far. After one quarter, they'll switch sides of the field. Dudley will be the deep man once again for the Beef. Kickoff is on its way. A little bit lower this time, bounces over the fence and into the crowd as a bunch of kids fight over the football. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Beef. Handoff over to the left side, plowing his way to the 10-yard line is the running back, Tobias Taylor. 2nd down and 4. Jet sweep handoff over to the left side. Meets a couple of Spartans, fights his way forward, and will pick up maybe 2. Gatson will be flanked on the left side by Taylor. Fake the jet sweep handoff to Taylor. Fake the handoff to Taylor, excuse me. He even got me. Boy. Mosby with the 1st down saving tackle. It'll be 4th down and inches. Gatson will go under center.
I think you're going to have to see Tobias Taylor here.
Flags come flying as it looks like the Spartans got there a little too quick.
Offside. Defense, number 0, with contact. 5-yard penalty. It will result in a 1st down.
Corey Henry a little too excited.
We'll see how that pans out.
The Texas Wesleyan product takes the snap, drops back, and we got whistles. Flags flying everywhere. Taylor to the left of Gatson. Fake the jet sweep. They hand it off to Taylor. In the backfield, brought down.
Oh.
Corey Henry, as we've been mentioned, that's the 3rd time in a row.
Did I just?
Gatson again with an empty backfield. Quick pass over to the near side. The pass is complete and stopped at about the 23 of the Spartans. Once again, Taylor to his left. Jet sweep over to the left side. Cuts back towards the middle of the field, back towards the numbers, and is forced down. Big time tackle right there. Fakes the handoff, drops back towards the end zone. In double coverage, touchdown Omaha.
Result of the play is a touchdown. During the play, personal foul, hands to the face by the defense, number 27. The offense has elected to bank that foul onto the kickoff.
A little bit of a low snap, kick is up. And that one is good. So the Beef put 7 on the board with 9:25 left to go in the first half. There's the go-ahead from the official. Kick towards the back of the end zone. That will be in the first row of the seats. Nice catch by a fan for the touchback for the Spartans. Drop back, Kilgo. Pass to the far side is incomplete. Flag comes flying in after the play, intended for Newbold, and he was looking for the flag.
Pass interference, defense, number 3. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul and includes an automatic 1st down.
So Kilgo with an empty backfield. To the right side again, pass is complete at the 16 and picks up another yard before he's brought down. And Rosario with the reception.
Tackled by Adam Rosario.
Fake the jet sweep, hand off to Rosario through the right side to the 20. Still on his feet and almost suplex back to the 15. Kilgo drops back, looking around. Trying to find anything, keeps it himself, gets to the 20 and is hit hard at about his own 21. They'll give him a gain of 2. Rosario and Woodley will be spread out. Drop back, flags come flying to the end zone. Newbold was in the end zone, intended for that one, but that was broken up. We'll see what the penalty is for and who it's on.
Illegal defense, number 0. 9 to 3-point stance at the snap. 5-yard penalty results in the first down.
Ball at the Beef 21. Kilgo looking for anything. Dancing around in the backfield, gets across the 25 to the 24. He'll lose a yard. Empty backfield. Kilgo rolling to his right, trying to find anybody. Throws it downfield, has a receiver in the end zone, batted down again. Kilgo ready to go. He'll send his motion man. Drop back, surveying the land. Open over the middle at the 10, forcing his way to the 5, brought down after second effort at the 4-yard line. Bizette Woodley, we just mentioned him.
The Spartans punch it in, 1st and goal from the 4.
Kilgo keeps it himself, trying to get around the left side. Met at the 5 and tackled hard. Kilgo with a loss of 1 yard that last play. Drops back, surveys the scene, into the back of the end zone. Touchdown Spartans. Stephen Newbold Jr. with the touchdown.
What great balance by Newbold Jr. and great foot control. Both feet down as he's pushed into the board. Touchdown, Colorado Spartans. Oh, there's the bowling celebration. He couldn't get it done earlier. This time the Beef kind of let them do it.
Rosario will be the quarterback. He'll drop back into the end zone, and it is intercepted in the end zone by the Beef, and a big-time hit at the 5-yard line. The kick is a low line drive, picked up at the 16. Right across the 25 to the 20 of the Spartans, and that's a great starting spot for the Beef. Gatson ready to go. Sends one gunner. High snap. Handoff around the left side. Cuts back towards the numbers and is brought down just passing the 15, about the 14-yard line.
They don't want to leave too much time for the Spartans. I agree with this decision by the Beef.
High snap and a handoff up the middle. Second effort pushes his way to the 6-yard line. At first down for the Beef. Big time carry. Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Coliseum. The Beef moving the football in Spartans territory. 1st and goal from the 6. Gatson hands the ball off up the middle. The Spartans snuff that one out, though. A pickup of 2. 2nd down and goal for the Beef. Beef looking for their 2nd score of the game. 33 seconds left. Quarterback keeper in the backfield, brought down at the 6. They'll send them. Jet sweep, Taylor towards the end zone, pushes his way in for a touchdown for the Beef. Snap is on its way. And that one is good. So the Beef put another point on the board. They trail by 12, 26-14 with 23 seconds to go in this first half. Low line drive, bounces at the 5, over Michelle's head and into the stands. Rosario will be to Kilgo's right. The Gunners take off. Drop back, looking downfield. Great protection. Passes complete at the 15 to Woodley. Woodley gets out of bounds as quick as he can to stop the clock. Kilgo sends the Gunners. Drops back. Pass to the far side. It's complete at the boards.
What a grab by Woodley.
Empty backfield for the Spartans. Kilgo again. Great protection to the near side. Rosario out of bounds with the reception. Spartans 1st down. They're moving as quick as they can, 11 seconds. Small chunk after small chunk to get themselves closer to the end zone and use as much of the clock as they can. Kilgo looking downfield. Pass is almost intercepted. Bizette Woodley being held. Flag comes flying.
Pass interference. Defense, number 5. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Includes an automatic 1st down.
Looking to score one more before the end of the half. Kilgo surveys. End zone. Woodley has the pass deflected away from him, intercepted by the Beef to the 15. Still on his feet. Breaks one tackle. Gets to the 20, breaks another tackle to the end zone. Pick 6 for the Omaha Beef. So the Beef do retain that 6 points.
They have one challenge remaining for the contest. We try.
There's the snap. Kick from Contreras is good. So Contreras puts another one through. Makes it a 7-point spread here at the half. Both teams will head to their respective locker rooms and discuss this first half.
Minutes.
We got to finish to the fourth quarter, so this is going to be a fourth-quarter game, and we know that.
You got started pretty high in the first quarter. Score is 20-0. What do you need to see from Kilgo to be successful in this second half?
Just take care of the ball and keep playing. That's it.
Absolutely. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Tony, you're hosting the defending NAL champs. It's a close game. How does it feel to host this game in Denver right now?
It's actually pretty impressive to see the crowd, first of all. We love having Denver behind us the entire time. We need them to be a little bit louder in the second half. I know it's going to be a dogfight to the end. It always is with Omaha. And so we're excited about the second half coming up.
All right, we know this is a powerhouse team. They have had a rocky start to the season for Omaha. What's it going to mean if the Spartans can keep this win at home tonight?
Well, we're just getting over that midway point of the season. So this carries us into the second half of the season. And it's the beauty of our schedule is we have 3 more home games after this. And so we need more attendance every single week going into playoffs. And so it means a lot as far as momentum going into playoffs.
Absolutely. 2 more weeks until the next home games. We've got the dancers, we've got the kids. Come out and support your Colorado Spartans. Thank you.
Thank you.
You dealt with a quarterback injury early on in the first quarter. What changed the mentality of this team?
Nothing really changed our mentality. Our focus is just one play at a time and take things as they come because you can't win the whole game all in one play.
If the score wasn't in your favor, started in that second quarter, what made the team rally? You guys are now in this game. It's a 5-point game. Walk me through what worked.
Same thing, one play at a time. That's all that matters. Like I said, you got to take care of the businesses right in front of you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
And there's the kick. Little knuckleball picked up at the 7. Taken to the middle of the field. Nice block there. Skirts out of one tackle at the 20 and is brought down. High snap. Handoff to Thompson. Thompson coming to the near side. Forces his way to the 24 before he's brought down. A pickup of 5.
That's actually Tobias Taylor on the carry.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Taylor. Gatson ready to go. They'll have an empty backfield. Jet sweep carried across the 25 to the 20 and brought down, crossing the 15 of the Spartans. Good. We'll see if they can bring that back. Empty backfield again. High snap. Handoff to the 10, and it's going to take 4 Spartans to bring him down.
You've also got number 12.
High snap. Handoff to Taylor once again across the 5 down to about the 4-yard line. Jet sweep to the near side and hit hard against the boards. This sounded like a hockey hit. High snap, bounces in the backfield, still loose. Gatson jumps for it, comes down with it, but he'll be tackled into the 19 of the Spartans.
An illegal defense occurred on the previous play for where that linebacker was aligned. The previous play is under further review. The call on the field is overturned, and Omaha has won the challenge There is a foul for illegal defense lined up across the goal line. That penalty will be enforced half a distance from the 4-yard line to the 2. We will replay, second down.
Gatson sends his one gunner. Handoff to the right side, into the end zone, touchdown Omaha. Snap is down, kick is up. And that one is good. So the Beef will have a 2-point lead with the extra point, 28-26, with 9:20 to go in the third quarter. So Beef fans starting to make a little noise now as that kick goes up and into the middle diamond vision that has been a problem for a lot of kickers so far these last 2 years.
Has been contained.
Kilgo drops back right away, goes deep, and that one's going to be incomplete over the head of Michelle.
Coach Sean never at a loss for words.
Fake the handoff to Michelle again. That one's broken up once again. Kilgo looking downfield, has to evade a tackler, steps up, rolls to his right, into the end zone. Bizette Woodley, touchdown Colorado.
Wow, Woodley, he just skied up into the air, and he looked like an NBA basketball player on that one, going up for an alley-oop dunk. Big play as the Spartans regain the lead, 32-28.
And, ooh, we got a flag. Snaps flying. False start on call.
False start. Offense, number 99. 5-yard penalty. Try. Illegal defense. Omaha for an illegal twist. That penalty being forced half the distance. Retry.
Looking downfield into the end zone and overthrows his target. Goes into the crowd. Intended for Michelle. That's no good on the PAT. Kick is on its way. Adams picks it up at the 4. Adams takes it back towards the middle of the field, trying to get back to the numbers. Gets to the outside and is forced out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for Omaha from their own 17. Empty backfield for Omaha. Gatson drops back over the middle of the field. Incomplete, just a little short. Handoff up the middle to the 20. Trying to bully his way further, but can't as he's brought down after a pickup of 2.
Looks like they're going to have to throw on this big third down and long.
Stacked on the right side, and we have flags flying everywhere as Omaha got across the line a little too quick.
False start. Offense, number 50. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Weird snap, drops back, looking downfield. Pressure coming from behind, doesn't see it.
There
Tackle
it
in the backfield by Sam Hammond. And we got a flag flying before the snap even.
Sideline warning on the defense. This is the first of the game. There is no yardage. It's just a warning. 4th down.
Sideline warning against Colorado.
Darius Anderson runs off the field.
High snap, kick is up. And it will be wide of the goalpost, so Colorado will take over the football on the missed kick. Kilgo with a low snap, looking around. Over the middle, pass is complete at the 20 to the 25, gets to the sideline, tries to skip out of a tackler, and is forced down at the 10.
Well, the Omaha Beef have been running the ball very well tonight. Maybe the Spartans take a cue from the Beef.
Jet sweep, hand off to Michelle. Michelle hit at the 7-yard line and forced out of bounds. Hit against the boards, a loss of 2, 2nd and goal. Kilgo would have an empty backfield. Jet sweep again, up the middle this time, forcing his way, carrying the pile to the 4, and finally the officials will blow the whistle. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Spartans trying to get this ball off, and there's a penalty on Omaha.
Looks like somebody jumped the gun for the Omaha Beef, the left defensive end. Looks like that's number 9. Oh, number 0, that's Ricky Nguyen. What a big play to start the 4th quarter.
Kilgo pitches it to Rosario. Rosario trying to force his way into the end zone, can't. He's hit hard at the 1, and we have a flag on the play as well.
Well, that was a big time hit by Rudy. You want to try this one? Is it going?
Low snap, Kilgo to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Wow, and I'm sorry, that was incredible. Stephen Newbold Jr.
Newbold with the touchdown. Puts the Spartans up 10 points right now. Snap is down, kick is up, and this time it is still no good. So Cardozo-Chica is having a problem with the chip shots. The Spartans are up by 10 with 13:28 to go in the game. The kick towards the end zone and will fly out of the back of the end zone. Empty backfield for Omaha. Drop back. Stepping up because he's got pressure at the 20. Picks up a couple yards before he goes down. Taylor will be on the left side of Gatson. Jet sweep. Faked. Handoff. That goes nowhere. Take him back to the original line of scrimmage at least after Taylor couldn't get any further. Gatson all alone back there. Quick pass to the 25 is complete. Picks up a couple more before he's brought down. That'll bring up 4th down. They hold a 10-point lead. Emptied backfield again. Gatson has to get the pass off quick, and it's incomplete at the feet of his intended receiver, Daquan Dudley.
Play is an incomplete pass for a turnover on downs. Omaha is challenging that there was illegal defense in the previous play for a defensive lineman not being in a three-point stance at the snap. And the previous play is under further review.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the commercial running a little long. Charles Flynn, the referee, came back, and after review, there was no illegal defense on Colorado. So that leads to a turnover on downs. Colorado will take over from their own 22-yard line. Empty backfield for the Spartans. Kilgo, quick pass over to the near side. Pass is complete to Michelle, who gets to about the 25 before he's hit into the boards. Rosario and Newbold will be the wideouts. Jetmen take off, low snap. Kilgo, quick pass again to the near side to Rosario, who's again forced out of bounds after crossing the 25.
I think you'll probably see the Spartans go for it should they not pick it up.
Kilgo settles himself in the pocket, throws the pass, and almost intercepted as no Spartan was there. Flag comes flying in after the pass.
Illegal contact, defense number 1. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. It includes an automatic first down.
Newbold on the jet sweep, cuts it back up along the hash marks, spins his way across the 15 and brought down about the 13. Rosario will flank Kilgo on the right as well. Fake the handoff. Pass is batted, but caught still at the 5. And Michelle is brought down after getting a first down for Colorado. Kilgo takes the pitch, gives it to Rosario, and forced out of bounds after crossing the 5, down to about the 3. Colorado 2nd and goal. Towards the end zone. With the catch is Newbold, and they're going to say incomplete. Spartans will have their 2 gunners on the right side. Low snap, Kilgo looking towards the end zone, pressured. This time again to Newbold, and this time it's a touchdown.
Well, and they beat Terrence Jackson Jr. again, who was just a little bit upset, right? Last time, took advantage of him. Stephen Newbold Jr. Wow, 16-point lead for the Colorado Spartans.
Omaha had a massive push in that second and third quarter, and now that we've hit the fourth quarter, it's been back to all Colorado so far. 44-28 with 5:20 to go in the fourth.
You got to start making these extra points.
Snap is down, kick is up. And Cardozo-Chica finally gets it through the uprights to add one more point. 45-28 now. That will also come into play a little bit too.
Yeah, the Beef down to 2 timeouts in the half due to the challenge that they lost.
Kickoff on its way. Into the end zone, it's picked up.
Be
Dudley brings it out to the 10, gets to the near sideline, stand along the hash marks, and brought down at midfield. Travion Mosby with the saving tackle. Drop back, looking down the field, steps up in the pocket, has an open receiver at the 20, and he's brought down shy of the first down marker. Drop back, pressure coming from Hammond to the end zone, incomplete. Hammond put a big hit on Gatson. 3rd down and 2. Omaha trying to keep this drive alive. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor gets met by a bunch of Spartans at the line of scrimmage and is tackled for a loss of about 3.
Well, that's number 26. Once again, he might consider the field goal, but not right now.
Gatson drops back, passes batted at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Big time defense by the Spartans.
Dylan Thomas, I mean,
I would say Kilgo.
Okay, let's give it to the quarterback, Javin Kilgo. He will be our player of the game as the Spartans trigger man.
High snap, handoff. Newbold gets around the edge and goes out of bounds just shy of the 25. Pickup of about 4. We'll see if Kilgo gets the snap off as he patiently waits. Drops back. Pass is complete to Woodley. Woodley to the 20. Still going. 4 Beef players finally get Bizette Woodley's forward momentum to stop. Be good for a Spartans first down. And we will head to the 1-minute warning with 53 seconds left to go in the game. Looks like they got a lineman in there for one of the receivers over on the left side. Kilgo drops back, looking downfield towards the end zone. Newbold can't make the catch as it's batted away. Kilgo dropping back, quick pass to the near side. Newbold has to go in and out of his hands and into the crowd. Shamel Dumas is the running back right now. Drop back, Kilgo has a lot of time to throw. Directing traffic to the end zone. His receiver falls down, pass is intercepted in the end zone, flag on the play. Bringing it back to the 25, to the 20. Forced out of bounds a couple times, but not enough yet as he's going to the 10. And the Spartans will finally bring him down at the 5. It's Conliff with the interception, but we'll see if it stands.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 42. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. It includes an automatic first down.
So the Spartans benefit from a personal foul, roughing the passer penalty. They'll keep the ball. It'll be snap, drop back, quick pass to the far side is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Newbold again. Hand off to Dumas. Dumas, heavy runner across the 5, still on his feet, pushing forward. The pile is still moving. They're at the 2, and the referees will finally blow the whistles as he gets to about the 2-yard line. And that will be the final play as the Colorado Spartans win their 2nd game in a row at home, 45-28. It was a hard-fought battle in the 2nd and 3rd. Omaha made it close, but Colorado came back and they woke back up.
I'm here with our 2 MVPs of the game, Bizette Woodley and Sam Hammond. You had an outstanding defensive performance, tackle, sack. Walk me through the defensive mindset this game to get this win.
We just knew we had to execute. Tonight's the night where we had the chance to beat Omaha for the first time. We finally took him down. First time in 3 years. That feels so good. It's so sweet.
And you had 2 touchdowns, lots of yards. You contributed to this win offensively. Another outstanding performance. How does it feel to get this win against the defending champs?
It feels great, yeah. We've been working hard, and the hard work been paying off, so it feels great.
This is back-to-back home games, back-to-back wins. You guys are getting on a streak. How are you going to take this momentum into next week?
Momentum's huge. We got Pueblo next. They beat us, so it's a revenge tour.
All right, I know you guys are going to be ready. One last message to the fans before you return home in a couple of weeks.
Say that one more time.
You're going to return home in a couple of weeks. A message to the fans. I know you want to see them out here again.
Stay tuned. We're going to keep putting on the show for you guys.
Come on out. It's going to be a good time.
Go Spartans. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mila, for that. Sam Hammond, Bizette Woodley, 2 stars of the game tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in again tonight. Once again, the results from Colorado. The Spartans 45, The Omaha Beef 28. Thank you for tuning into the Scripps Sports Network. We appreciate you.